It's just as heavy. Alright, this is going into my second video now. This is just as heavy. I'm going to have to make part 1 and 2. Because my phone just told me I ran out of video space. So it's going into the second video. But yeah, that, like I was just saying, that rigid pipe wrench is just as heavy as this big old friggin' Pittsburgh Harbor Freight one. I mean, stuff like this from Harbor Freight isn't that bad. You know what I mean? It's obviously, it's a freaking pipe wrench. This thing's solid as a rock. The odds that you're going to break something like that from Harbor Freight is probably 1,000,000 to 1. Just like these jaw pullers. But I'm going to tell you what happens with these jaw pullers. When you get these jaw pullers from Harbor Freight, okay, for the most part, these are pretty solid. You might break it. You might break them here where this bolt goes through because it's thin metal. Okay, either that. These side pieces here, you're 9 out of 10 times you're not gonna break those. They'll stretch right here where the bolt goes through, but you won't break that. 9 out of 10 times you won't break the jaws, the little hooks that grab on. You won't break those. But what will happen is these are real cheap freaking nuts and bolts here that hold everything together. These will bend and snap if you put too much tension and pressure on them. I've broken before, but I'm sure they're gonna work. I have plenty of extra nuts and bolts lying around here, so if I stretch a bolt or break a bolt, I could replace them. But now, basically, this toolbox is it's definitely 100% time. As I was saying before, I'm actually going to get the Husky. I'll have that in an upcoming video. I don't know, within the next couple of weeks, I'm just going to grab the Husky cart with it's got a couple of drawers on the bottom, then the tabletop of it, like here. It's about the same height as this. It might be a little bit taller, but it has a hidden tray underneath, so it has a flat surface here with and then this side opens up this way, and this part opens up that way, and then you got all storage underneath, or you close it up and you got a nice flat surface to work on. Then it has a shelf on the bottom. The Husky, the one I want, it's if you look it up on Home Depot. Did I say Harbor Freight? It's Home Depot Husky. But if you look it up on the Home Depot app or the Home Depot website, it's only 179 bucks. It's $179 tool cart with a few drawers in it, and it might have 3 drawers. I think it has 2 small drawers on the top and then a larger drawer underneath. And then, like I said, you open up the top opens up, and then actually you have 2 little tabletops on each side, and then you got tool storage under the lid, I guess you would call it. So that's gonna be my next thing, because as you can see, I'm deep in the back of my shop is here. I'll show you why I gotta get a tool cart. In other words, I have to go from out my door. Here's the door to my shop. Okay, I have to go from my shop all the way out here. Okay, and then as you can see, I gotta show you this here. I'm not trying to roll a 600-pound toolbox down that concrete incline. I can make it down. I'll be able to get this toolbox down, no problem, because you know, gravity and 600 pounds of tools. I'm sure there's at least about 600 pounds of tools in that toolbox now. I got that thing like, oh my God, I can't believe. And since November, I mean, in this drawer, as you can see, my hand here, this drawer is not even full all the way, but come on, it's metal, it's wrenches. Thing weighs a lot. This drawer is packed full of all my 1/2 inch. This drawer is pretty much packed full of all my 3/8 ratchets. This drawer is packed full of all my 1/4 inch stuff. This drawer weighs a ton because I got my, and these are heavy air ratchet. As you can see, when I drop this in the drawer, the whole freaking drawer bounces. Then I got this in here. This set probably weighs about, I don't know, 10, 15 pounds. It's like lead weights. I mean, this, as you can see, all metal breaker bars. I mean, this is way too much. I mean, the drawers, it's working for me, as you can see. So far, so good, guys. And I'm not going to be opening and closing my drawers every single day like mechanics do. Like, okay, so you're a mechanic, you're going to need a snap-on box. If every day you're opening and closing your drawers, working on cars, obviously, this isn't going to last. But for me, I'm not going to be opening and closing these drawers every single day, working on cars 24/7. So this is, you know, when it breaks, I'll get a more heavy duty, better toolbox when I have to, when that time comes. And here we go. Now I'm gonna put that in here too. Drop a big old pipe wrench in there. I mean, that toolbox, I'm actually afraid to freaking move this now, because where these casters bolt onto the bottom, like, if you could see this metal here, look at how thin that metal is. Like, and that's what's underneath. That's what these casters are bolted